What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily Bitcoin update. We'll do a full update. There's enough to talk about. Obviously, yesterday was a historically bad day. I mean, if you look at Bitcoin, and we'll talk about this in depth in this video, of course. But if you look at Bitcoin, it's actually still looking pretty fine. I mean, Bitcoin is at 64,000. Which even a month ago, so the 14th of March, the price then was at the top. Then we made the all-time high, so it would have been lower. But like 1.5 months ago, this level was still super high, right? So for Bitcoin is actually fine. Now, if we look at the rest of the market, the altcoin market crashed down significantly. All right, this is like we dropped down to levels. Again, we also saw those levels at the end of February, so it's not the end of the world. But I mean, it's a big drop we had. So there was a lot of fear in the market. We had some bearish fundamentals. If you think about the strikes from Israel the strikes from Iran on Israel, excuse me. Which, just to be honest, I don't feel like it's my place to talk about that. Obviously, I include the impact and the effect of those strikes and escalation into my analysis. But I don't pick sides, especially not in a conflict like this. And I just hope that all the citizens of both countries, which I know a lot of them are also watching these channels, I hope those will be safe, and I hope those will be okay in the upcoming months, and hopefully further escalation will not happen. But all right, so that just brought a ton of fear in the markets, especially for altcoins. Bitcoin, like I said, right now technically we just dropped down to the bottom of the range, which we also dropped down to the 20th of March. So at this point of time, what I usually tell you is that if there's a market structure in place, which is the case for Bitcoin, we are consolidating, you should always assume that market structure will hold. Now, it's not, for me, look, it's still possible that Bitcoin drops down lower, all right? So I don't think that it's 100% sure that we will actually rebound and gain some new momentum from here. But it is a real possibility, all right? Yesterday was a lot of fear, and usually when there's a lot of fear like that in the markets, that does signal a bottom. If we talk about fear like that, for example, when we saw the FTX crash, we had a massive crash, but that was a local bottom, and that was the bottom. That was the bottom of the market. So I'm not sure if this is the bottom yet. I think like the main level I think we need to break above is somewhere between 66 and 65,000. You can see that that's now our main resistance level. It's not precisely 65, 66. It's the levels around there as well. But that's the level we need to actually see a breakout above. We had some massive liquidations, by the way. I think the last time we saw liquidations like that is a very, very long time ago. I'm not even sure if we saw those in January. I can have a quick look, of course. But let me quickly check that out right here. Can I see it or not? Yeah, no, so these liquidations were the worst we've seen in a very, very long time for Bitcoin. So that is also an indication of a potential bottom, but now we just have to see, especially with the new week opening, that's going to be crucial. We have to see if we can actually gain some momentum. If the momentum starts rallying from here and we actually start to see some sort of an uptrend in that, then I think it's most likely that we will actually break back above 65, 66, and start rallying back up to 71,000, basically respecting the consolidation. But for now, it's really 50-50, whether we break above 65, 66 and reclaim that bullish momentum on the short term to consolidate and to move up to the top of the range. But it's also still possible if we don't get that bidding, if we don't get that open interest that's bullish, what will happen is that 60, and we'll get those answers over the next 24 hours. So don't get impatient. But if we just respect this resistance right here, it's very much possible that we will also still drop down to our next support level at 60 and 58,000. And from there we'll see again whether that level is strong enough to hold us or not. So I am cautiously bullish on Bitcoin, but we need to get some confirmation. And personally, I think that the confirmation will be in line with the technical structure, so that it will be bullish confirmation. but you should always wait for the confirmation and the breakout itself. So those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.